All right, folks, here we go. So we have started some gardening. We've got some stuff planted. Tell you the truth, I'm not sure what all is in these pots. My wife has done most of it, but we have cucumbers here, and forgive the state of the backyard, but this will show you the trellis that they're going to grow up. Some petunias, I think, and another cucumber over here. Oh, let's see. All right. From an earlier video, you guys may have seen the old wildflower bed that was here. Had a windmill in the middle of it. Well, that's now going to become our Three Sisters garden bed. Three Sisters is a Native American planting tradition where they did corn, squash, and beans. The squash would shade the ground for the corn and the beans to grow. The bean would fix nitrogen and climb the corn, and the corn would stand tall and provide a trellis and food. There was a variant of that. Instead of corn, you have sunflower. And that's what we're going to be doing because it's getting a little late in the year to do corn. So I got out here and tilled up this bed across the center line here. It's probably about 15 feet across. So it should give us a little bit of room. Now, for those of you who do not have a tiller, but you have a Ryobi Expand It, let's expand it, weed eater, well, you can get a tiller attachment. I did that with this bed, and 2 days and several handfuls of Advil later, it is done. I mean, it does work, but I would not recommend it for anything. I wouldn't even recommend it for something this size. And there's not a whole lot of soil depth here either. So I mean, I wasn't able to bring up a lot of soil with the tiller. So I can't say that I would recommend it for this, but it will do it. If you have very small patches that you would like to do, or even if you have a raised bed and you'd like to till them, that it might be suitable for that. But this is it was a beating to do it. Now, what made it even more of a beating, as you can see this stuff, that landscaper's fabric was all under the bottom of this bed. The previous owner here, apparently she had a wildflower bed here, and she, when selling the house, she had complained that she couldn't get anything to come up more than 1 year. It'd come up from seed, and then the next year it wouldn't reseed, it'd just die off. And I'm now suspecting that's because she only had 2 inches of soil between the seed and the good ground and the landscaper fabric between. So we have a little bit of an issue there. That was a beating as well, getting that landscaping fabric out of there. But it is done, and we are tilled now and mostly raked in. For those of you who do not have a whole lot of experience with tillers, like I don't, then I'll say there's a couple of catches there. First off, do a kind of a surface level till to loosen up the grass, then rake to get that grass out of there, the grass and roots, and then go back and do a deeper till. The reason being, if you do like a heavy till first as your first pass, then you're killing yourself, because that grass and the roots will wrap up around the tines, and you end up spending as much of your time untangling your tiller as you do anything else. So again, do a light till, then rake it off, and then do a deep till. All right, so here is it's going to be another Three Sisters. We thought that this would be, before we decided to do this one, we thought this would be a neat little experiment. So we have this big tub, I'm not sure, probably 25 gallons, that we're doing the initial Three Sisters in. And you can see that there's some just leaf litter from the trees above, but we do have a couple of little guys sprouting up here. So that's pretty cool. Again, we have squash, sunflower, mammoth sunflower, and beans, a pole bean. All of our seeds are heirloom seeds, so we hope to save seeds back. We got us a little tomato going here. And that's just a little patio tomato. It's not a hybrid, so I probably won't be saving seeds back from that. But they're good. I like them. There's my wife's planting stand. Now, for those of you who have a little bit of land and not a lot of money, then let me show you some of the cheapest mulch you'll ever get. Grass clippings. I don't have it over here to show you. I go with my push mower over to my field. And yes, I look like a big old stupid city guy out here in my field using a push mower with a bagger on it. I'm sure as my neighbors drive up and down the street, they just shake their head. But just mow your grass, mow a little bit of area with the bagger attachment on your push mower. Put it into a big bag, and then use it for compost. Use it for mulch. It's good organic material. So there's no reason not to do that. For those of you who've been following the channel, you can see that here's the remnants of the shed. We still haven't gotten it all separated and cleaned up. That is high on the to-do list before the heat of the summer sets in. Now, as far as mulching goes, you can see how brown this grass here, that's actually by design. When you're doing composting, you're supposed to mix brown and green. I can get plenty of green from there. But what I did is I went ahead and just mowed this down, and so that the grass could die off. And then I'll come back and suck it up with the bagger attachment on my mower, along with the green grass that I can still mow. And I'll have a good mixture to put into my composter. So there we have that. Over here, again, if you've been following the channel, there's the little arbor that the beans are coming up with. And let me give you a little status check on that. You remember that I had planted some black valentines on this side and some speckled lima on the other side. Well, my black valentines so far are doing pretty good. They just came through this, the grass a couple days ago. If you can see this, this separation here, I actually had to go in and separate it because this grass weaves together so well. These grass clippings. This is from my riding lawnmower. But this weaves together so well that it was almost impenetrable for the beans. So I had to give a little path for them to see some sunlight and come up. Over here on this side, we're still not doing much. I noticed that a couple of the limas were starting to sprout underneath the grass mulch. So I'm going to let them go on this side, but over on this side, I'm tilling it up. And I'm going to try another batch of beans, see what happens there. And okay, so we'll go back over here to the garden. For those who've been following the channel for a couple of years, you'll recognize our containers there as our container garden from our previous house. Oh, one more. On that fabric, please don't. It's just nasty stuff. Use a newspaper as a mulch or something like that, or as a barrier to keep your weeds down. But that landscaping fabric, it will work, but it's a pain. You won't like it in the long run. Over here, we have dogs. He doesn't like gunshots, and there's unfortunately a guy that has a gun range a couple plots over. So I think he has his doggy TV for the rest of his life. Here we have a tomato. and I don't recall what kind of tomato it is. Here we have, and you can see these little guys. These are going to be basils. My wife has been studying on companion gardening, and apparently basil and tomatoes make great companions. And so we're going to see if that works for us. Over here we have a Cherokee Purple, I believe. Yeah. Cherokee Purple heirloom tomato. And it's doing pretty good. We've got a couple little babies already here on the bottom. So we'll see how that one comes up. And we do have some Cherokee Purple seeds as well, but we're going to be saving seeds from this guy. Try to propagate in the future, most likely. Over here we have some peppers. We have the Shizuhito. I don't know. Shizhito. It's a sweet pepper. If you want to see. And we have some jalapenos. Mixed in here is I don't know if it's an herb or just a ground cover called sweet alyssum, I think is what she said. Anyway, she's planted it in here, and it's supposed to form a living mulch. So we're going to see how that goes. Over here we have these guys. This is thyme. This is arugula, and I think that was arugula as well. They sat around in our kitchen for a little too long, and I don't think they're going to make it. But we'll finally did get them in some soil. We'll see if they'll make it. But the little sprouts here you see are also arugula coming up. The mints here, sweet mint in the front, chocolate mint in the back. They were sitting next to the arugula and the thyme inside, so they're having a rough time of it. And we've got dill here in the middle. I'm thinking, I can't remember. I'm not sure what that is. But she's got all kinds of stuff going on here. And so we'll see how it comes up. See how it does. We're getting a little sprouts and everything, but we're already almost in mid-April, which in Texas that means the heat is not far away. So we'll see how well we do. But we have a whole lot more stuff here that I do not know than I thought we had. So I'll have to figure out what all of it is and give you guys an update once it really starts coming up. But we got some more cleaning up to do, and just to get everything orderly. But there you go. There's our update on what we're trying to do and how we're trying to do it this year. And when we have more to show, I'll let you know. Take it easy.